Hello children, now we are going to study the another part of this chapter, and that is the chemical structure of DNA. So always you know the definition of DNA. DNA is actually the long and lengthy chain of polymers of deoxynucleotide. So you all have to learn the structure of DNA is actually the long or lengthy chain of deoxynucleotide or polymer of deoxynucleotide. So what is the chemical structure of the DNA? DNA actually the framework, chemical framework to prepare the structure of chromosomes. So it is totally that prepared by a chemical, and then chemicals are give the structure to prepare the chromosomal structure. So now you everybody knows, as you know, that structure of DNA, and it is made up by double helix. This is one helix, this is another helix, and this helix are the ribbon like structure. These are the ribbon like structure, and that's why all because of double helix it is called DNA. If it is only single helix over there, so it is called RNA. Clear? So we break down in between the structure, so it is called single RNA, it is called single RNA. But when it is together, so it is together now, so it is called DNA. So here it is always in coil like structure. Clear? So now we are going to study about the chemical structure of DNA. So here we are going to study about the chemical structure of DNA. So now here everybody can see the chemical structure of DNA. Clear? So that polynucleotide chain are made up by three major components, and these three major components are: first is called nitrogenous bases, and these are the nitrogenous bases. Here you can see the nitrogenous bases. These are the nitrogenous bases, that is adenine, that is thymine, and that is adenine, that is thymine, that is guanine, this is cytosine. So everybody knows how many type of nitrogenous bases? 5 types of nitrogenous bases are there. So adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, and uracil. And what is the difference in DNA and RNA? The thymine always found in DNA, and in place of thymine in RNA there is uracil. So this is the major structural difference of DNA and RNA. So if we are going to study the single RNA, so if we break down the structure from the middle one, so this is single RNA and this is single RNA. Clear? But if we are going to study the combined total structure, so this is called DNA because of double helix. So what are the helix? This is one helix, and here this is another helix. So both are, when both are together, so it is called DNA. Clear? So it is called DNA. So this is the basic structure of DNA. So now we are going to study the three major component and how the DNA structure will form. So first is nitrogenous bases, what I had already explained, and second major component is called pentose sugar. So these are that pentagonal structure is called pentose sugar. So these are the pentose sugar. Clear? So this is the second component. So first is nitrogenous bases, 5 type of nitrogenous bases. Second is pentose sugar, and then next we are going to study the third one. Third structure is called the phosphate, that is called the phosphate. And that phosphate always found in the one end of the DNA, and that is called 5 dash, and it is called 5 dash chain. End of the 5 dash chain, it is the, there will be a that triphosphate always present, because the because of this phosphate, because always the DNA structure in movement structure. So DNA, there will be a cell division, and DNA, so many processes are there: transcription, transformation, and then translocation. So that's why it is called the, it gives the energy, that always that phosphate gives energy to the DNA. So that's why the structure of that one group of phosphate, it is attached with the end of the 5 dash group here. And now the third component, it is the phosphate group. So all these three components are found in the chemical structure of DNA. Now first component, and that is called nitrogenous bases. So these are the nitrogenous bases, and it is found only in two group, always found in two group, and that is called purine and pyrimidine. So always in purine, the two nitrogenous bases are there, adenine and guanine. And in pyrimidine, there will be a three nitrogenous bases, cytosine, uracil, and thymine. So it is divided into two group. And now we are going to study how it can form, the structure, how it can form in the form of the chemical structure of DNA. So first, the total, that sugar and that nitrogenous bases attached with sugar. Now here you can see the structure of sugar attached with the nitrogenous bases and attached with the glycosidic bond. So this is called the glycosidic bond, this is called the glycosidic bond. Clear? Now everybody clear? These are called the glycosidic bond, because this is sugar and this is nitrogenous bases. So this is sugar, this is nitrogenous bases, this is sugar, this is nitrogenous bases. Clear? So these are called in between that bond, and it is called glycosidic bond. These are called glycosidic bond. So whenever that total sugar attached with the nitrogenous bases, so it is called the with the glycosidic bond, so it will convert into nucleosides. These are called nucleosides. So how many nitrogenous bases are there? 5. So here the name will be changed when it convert into nucleosides, so name will be changed. And then adenosine, it is after conversion of nucleosides, it is called deoxyadenosine, adenosine. And then second, guanosine is called the deoxyguanoline. And the cytosine is converted into cytidine, or it is called the deoxycytidine. And then uracil convert into uridine. And then thymidine, deoxythymidine, thymosine is converted into deoxythymodine. Clear? So the name will be changed. And now in that, after changes of this structure, here again there will be a change. The one group of phosphate, this is the third group, that is the phosphate, and that phosphate group attached with the 5 dash end. You can see there is 5 dash end attached with the 5 dash end, and attached with the sugar, bond, and directly it is attached with the sugar. So and after attachment of this phosphate group with the bond of phosphodiester bond. So you all have to learn that name of bond, it is called phosphodiester bond. So what is phosphodiester bond? This is called the phosphodiester bond. So here it is called the phosphodiester bond, and after that it will convert into nucleotide. It will convert into nucleotide. So in that nucleotide, so what is nucleotide in this structure? This is total one nucleotide of DNA structure. This is one nucleotide. So like that, so many nucleotides are attached together, and then it will convert into a long chain and long polymer chain. So this is the structure of DNA. Now it is called the structure of DNA. So after the conversion of that nucleotide, it is called deoxyribonucleic acid, and before that it is together, it is called the deoxy. Because of two helix, it is called deoxyribonucleic acid. And before that, we are saying we can break down the structure. So this is RNA, this is single RNA. But after that it is together, it is called DNA, structure of DNA together. And here you can see the nitrogenous bases. Here adenosine, here thymine, this is thymine, this is adenosine, attached with the double bond. Here attached with the double bond, and here it is the guanine, and it is cytosine, and that cytosine and guanine attached with the triple bond. So this is the main chemical structure of DNA. So first, that scientist Frederick, and he found the structure of DNA and he gives inside the nucleus, and he gave the name of that acidic material, he gave the name of nuclein. He said some acidic material are there, and it is found inside the DNA, and it is called nuclein. And after that, the scientists said, after the study, and they said here the adenine and the cytosine, always the distance between adenine and cytosine and distance between guanine and cytosine, it is always same. It is always same. So the structure, the gap between adenosine and cytosine, and gap between that guanine and cytosine, and it is same. So we can study and we can find out the length of the DNA. According to that, we can find out the length of the DNA. So this is the total structure of DNA because of the three component of DNA: attachment, the proper attachment in the double helix, and these three components are 5 nitrogenous bases, and then second is that pentose sugar, and third is called the phosphate group. So that is the total structure of DNA. So here we can according to that, this diagram you can find out in the book of NCERT, and this is the complete chemical structure or framework of the DNA, and this framework gives the give the structure to prepare the structure of chromosomes which are found inside our body. So like that I had already explained. So we are having the 46 number of chromosomes inside our body. So always that chromosome structure that found the base frame or structure of DNA, and after that it will convert into the structure of chromosomes. Clear?